Hey, what's up? Welcome to another video. Look at this. I have two now after my long break. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about some of my favorite products and just things that I bought in the month of September. And I just can't believe September is over. Like, I mean, it's not over yet. There's still like, my calendar's over there. There's still like 2 days left, but it's basically over. Kind of sad. I really like September because it's like the last warm month. I do like fall, I do, but I love summer. So like, I hate when the summer ends. But once October hits and like Halloween rolls around, I'll get like a little bit more in the fall vibe, but I'm just like having a hard time with it right now. But anyway, let's get into what my favorite products are this month. So I have a few, like some of my stuff is makeup, and then I have like a few other just random things, but I'll get into it. So the first like makeup product is this. I forgot what it's called. The Milani SPF BFF. It's a primer, but it has SPF in it, so that's why I like it. I'm like always on the hunt for a sunscreen that will sit under my makeup and not look awful. Like, it was really hard to find for like, sorry, there's like a hair on my screen. Anyway, for like 2 years, I was almost like, I would almost just skip SPF because I was like, nothing looks good under my makeup. But you shouldn't be doing that. You should be wearing it every day. So I went on like a big hunt to find a good sunscreen to go under makeup, and for a while I could make a whole video on sunscreens that look good under makeup, but this one I really like because it's probably it's the least expensive one that I've found that actually looks good. I think this one was like $11 at Target. So if you're on the hunt for a sunscreen that looks good under your makeup and isn't like $30, I would try this one. Some people say like in the reviews, they're like, you should probably still wear another sunscreen with it. But like, I don't. And I've been fine, so it's fine. Okay, next I'll talk about, now this is a really hyped product. The L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. Now, this was like really hard to find for a little while because like everyone was talking about it online, but I finally found it. Like, I've actually had this for quite a long time now, probably like 6 months, I think, around there. And at first I was like, I don't get the hype around this product. You can see I've used a lot of it. Like, it's almost, this is gonna be a horrible swatch, yeah, because it's a powder. It's a powder foundation, so like it matches my skin. But yeah, the first time I used it, I was like, I don't see the big deal. But now it's like, what I really like using this for are the days where I'm feeling really lazy and I just put like a little bit of like another product. I don't have it in here, but I love the Glacier concealer. I forget what it's called. Stretch concealer, I think. But it's just really light coverage, so I wear it on the days where I'm feeling lazy. I'll like put that under my eyes, and then I'll just use this on the rest of my face, and it actually like does work as like a powder foundation. Like, I don't even put foundation under this. I just put this on, and like, it's not like a full coverage foundation or anything, but it gives enough coverage that I feel like confident. That's all I'm looking for. And it like brings down the oil. I keep opening and closing it, I'm sorry. And what I really like is, especially, I pair it with this primer that I just talked about a lot, and it like, as the day goes on, like this doesn't like, it's not totally matte. Like, some of the shine kind of comes through, but like, I like that. So if you don't like that, you might not be a fan of that, but I just really like this. It mattifies the face, but it doesn't like leave you looking really like cakey, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't really use it over foundation. Like I said, I mostly just use it on days where I'm feeling a little bit lazy, which is most days. Another powder, and this one I don't hear talked about like ever, probably because it's a more like, okay, not a random brand, but like less talked about brand. This is the RCMA Premier Pressed Powder in the shade No Color. That's exactly what it says on the back. I didn't just make that up. It's just a white, it's white. Let me see how this one swatches. It's, yeah, it's like not gonna look like anything when I swatch it. You kind of see something there. No, not really. But this is like, I just really like it. Like, it goes on and it takes shine away. This I use over foundation and concealer, and I like using it over, like, if I'm wearing a liquid blush that has a lot of shine to it, like, this will set makeup without taking away that like glow almost, but it still mattifies. I don't really know. It literally, like, it sets your makeup without looking like you have a powder on. I think that's the best way to say it. But it does take like, it mattifies the oily spots. So I don't know what is in this, but it works. Okay, I forget where I bought this from because RCMA, the brand, is kind of hard to find. I think it was like Beauty Bay. Is that a thing? I think so. If so, that's where I got it. Now this one I should really check to make sure they still make this, because I kind of feel like they don't. So I apologize if they don't. It's the Tinted Moisturizer Balm by Stila. Now I have it, clearly this is not my like foundation shade. It's the shade 5, and I use this for bronzer. And it, like this is another one that when I first bought it, I didn't actually love it all that much. I was like, Tati recommended this. She actually also recommended this one. And these are like, I always laugh. I'm pretty sure they are the exact same like component. Like, they're the exact same size. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But Tati recommended it, and at first I was like, I don't love this. Like, I don't know what my problem was with it. But now I do. Okay. I've found that if you go in with a brush with this, it's just so easy. Like, because a lot of cream bronzers, I find I need to like warm them up with my finger first before putting it on, and like a lot of them are too pigmented to just take the brush into the product and put it right on the face. Like, they're just a little too much work, where this one is so easy. Like, I just tap my brush in and put it on, and it works. So that's why I like, again, days where I'm feeling lazy, this one is just so, it's the quickest cream bronzer I have. That's the best way to say it. I love cream bronzers. It's really, I own way too many of them. Not as many as I own blushes, which is what we're talking about next. This is, did you like that segue? Anyway, this is Essence. It's literally called the blush, and this is in the shade Bespoke, which when I first saw this, I was like, is that a blush shade? It is. Oh, you know, I can swatch the bronzer. Sorry, we're backtracking. This will actually show up. Like, you have to like, ready? Yay, it worked. Okay, see, it showed up. Now it's gonna be stuck there. It's gonna sit there while I swatch the blush. But yeah, at first I was afraid of this shade, but it doesn't like it doesn't look too dark. That's the best way I can say when you put it on the face. And it's almost like so bronzy that you almost could just use this and skip bronzer if you really wanted to. Again, if you're feeling lazy. Which is more days than not. There, that's what it looks like on my finger. And put it right here. Whee! There it is. Again, not the greatest swatch, but it does, it looks really pretty on the face. Just trust me. Okay. But yeah, I like this one a lot. It's shimmery, but it's not too shimmery. It's just a cool shade. Like, I don't think you could, that's why I like it so much. Like, I don't think I could find this shade elsewhere. I dropped it, so we're gonna move on. This is the last makeup product I have today, and it's from Tarte. What is it called? Clearly I need the Quench Lip Rescue in the shade Opal. I should start writing the names of these down before I pick them up and can't find the name on them. This is from their line. They have like a Tarte Clean line. Like, it's under like the Clean at Sephora like tag, even though the rest of Tarte's products aren't. And this is so good. I don't know why no one talks about it. I think it gets overshadowed by the I'm not gonna say it right. I have one. I should have brought it up here because it is good. But the Mara something oil, like the lip plumper, like there's another product. Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, I looked it up. I think it's, I could be messing this up. The Maracuja lip plumping gloss. I'm glad I didn't try and say it myself because I was not gonna say the right word. But I think this gets overshadowed by that. They're both good, but like this one should get talked about more. Now, granted, I've only tried the one shade. I have it on right now. These are just so like let me show you. Like it's just so pretty, and it really is like a lip balm, but it has so much pigment to it. Like I feel like a lot of tinted lip balms don't actually have a lot of pigment in them, and this one does, but it still is so like soft, and it just feels so good. Here, I'll try and swatch this one. I'm just afraid I'm going to like totally mess it up. Yeah, see, you can't really see it when I put it on there, but like you see it on my lips, like, because my lips are not that pink, trust me. I would know. Here, let me see if I can get it on my hand. Yeah, that looks a little bit, you can see it a little bit more. I think it's so bright in here that the reflection is almost taking away from the color. But it's so good, and it's such a learn to talk. Hope. Okay. It's such a pretty shade of pink. Like I don't ever see, there we go, you can kind of see the color there more now. Like such a light, cool toned pink often. So that's that. I really love it. The next two things I have to talk about are more hair. They are hair products, hair related. Yeah. Like this is from Five Below, and it's just a claw clip. It's giant, and I love it. I wear it all the time, like whenever I'm home, because I just get sick of my hair being down. Because I feel like when it's down, it gets like, I love my hair down, I do, and I wear it down when I'm out of the house, and right now, like, but when I'm at home, it like, when I'm trying to do stuff, it like falls in my face, and I get annoyed, and I don't know, scrunchies, I do love scrunchies, but sometimes they're a lot of work, and this, I can literally just twist my hair, and look, all the hair's out of my face. Do you like that piece right there? There you go. But no, it's just so convenient. It's so quick. And then you just take it out, and it's not like pulling at your hair. Like when I take a ponytail, like a hair elastic out, I feel like I'm like ripping half my hair out. Maybe I'm just too aggressive. I don't know. But I got this one at Five Below. You can really find these anywhere, but they're so good, and I recommend them. I like the color of this one too because like I own a lot of pink, so this one just matches anything that I wear. Yeah. Next, this is again, the theme here is I guess products that I thought I didn't like, but then I found out that I did. This is, I actually don't know how to say the name of this brand. I should. Garnier, I don't want to mess it up. I should know this. They have commercials everywhere. You can see it right there. This is the Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum with argan oil from Morocco. Frizzy, dry, unmanageable hair. It doesn't make your hair like that. Instant sleek, proven strength system. I just read the whole bottle. Let me explain why I like this and why I didn't like it at first. So originally I didn't like it because I just thought it made my hair look too greasy, like it was too oily. Because I've tried other hair oils that didn't make me look quite that oily. Like and this one, I don't think I'd use it. Like there are other oils that I'll put in my hair like after I curl it before I go out. I wouldn't do that with this one just because it does look so oily sometimes. But what I really like this for is because try to wait like 4 or 5 days between washing my hair, and it can just get like gross looking, not like greasy gross looking, but just like boring, like and dry. And so after like a day or two, I'll just like squirt it in my hand. You only need 1 squirt. That's the key. Don't do more than 1 squirt. Put 1 squirt, and then really rub it in your hands, and then like use both hands and just rub it down your hair. And it will look a little greasy, but that's why I do it before I go to bed. And then I braid my hair, and when I take it out in the morning, it looks so nice. Like, that's the best way to use this product, is what I'm saying. And occasionally I will use it in the morning, but like I'll just use a little bit and I'll keep it right on the ends. It looks good if you do it like that too. But it's made my hair so soft, and it smells so good. It smells like watermelons. I don't think it's supposed to. Well, it shows like that is not a watermelon. That to me looks like an avocado or something, but it smells like watermelons. Just trust me. So I really like that. The last 2 things I want to talk about are not beauty related at all. They're books, but they're 2 books I read this month that I really liked and want to share with someone. So the first one is, if you like Nicholas Sparks and you haven't read this, The Return. This was so good. Now I've only read, including this one, 2 Nicholas Sparks books, and this one like blew the other one out of the water. The other one I read was 2 by 2. I didn't like it. That's all I can say. I mean, I liked it enough to finish it, but it just wasn't my favorite book. This one was so interesting. It has a little bit more of like a mystery to it, if you could say that. And I just find that to be more interesting. Also, like, the love story is pretty prominent in this one. Like, the other one I read, it's on my bookshelf, that's why I pointed back there. It, like, the love story was, like, not a big, like, part of the book, which surprised me, because I thought, like, Nicholas Sparks was a romance writer. So, but this one definitely does deal with that a lot, but there's still, like, a side story. Like, it's just every part of the story is interesting. That's what I'll say about that. I read it in like 3 days, which is pretty impressive because it's a pretty thick book. The other one I want to talk about, this one I got at a bookstore near my house that was closing. And it has a lot of books. It had, because it closed, a lot of books in it that weren't very well known. So that's why I wanted to talk about this one. It's called The Paris Orphan by Natasha Lester. I think I said that right. This one was really good. If you like historical fiction or like historical romance, this one was very good. It was one of those books where like there are 2 stories happening at different times. So like it was jumping back and forth between, when I say different times, I mean like different times, literally. Like one is World War II and the other is the early 2000s. But they do converge. So that's this one. It was really interesting. It was an interesting aspect of World War II, because I feel like I read a lot about World War II and it's like more about the Holocaust and like that, but this was, she's like a reporter for Vogue, I think, and she's with the US military writing about the war. So it was an interesting point of view, I'll say. But that's all I have for today. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you want to add anything, feel free to comment down below, like or subscribe, whatever you want to do. I'll appreciate. That's all. See you later. Bye-bye.